Yay! I am so out of here. Man, I don't know what it is about leaving the office, but it makes me so happy. Wow! Oh. And you know what? I finally got my Adobe Premiere elements fixed, and because of that, I was able to recompress my large files down to a smaller file so that I could upload them to YouTube. Boy, I tell you, I'm really happy about that, because for several days I couldn't get my Adobe Premiere to work, or Premiere Elements. I had to uninstall, reinstall, install a patch. I still had issues and problems. So finally, it worked. The patch didn't work. The patch was rubbish. It sometimes just eliminated the video, sometimes it eliminated the audio, sometimes it just didn't have both. It was a wreck, it was a train wreck. Something was definitely corrupt. It had this error message. That's too bad. And it corrupted just out of the blue for no real reason there. It is a known bug. Too bad. Too bad. Hey. So today I went out to lunch with my I like to say childhood friend, but I think we were far from children. I think we were it was in college, so we man, I feel like I got so much lost time to catch up with. And so yesterday I had lunch with him, today I had another lunch with him, and we just had, oh man, we just had so much good stuff to talk about. And man, just so happy to see the guy and just spend time with him. I feel like, wow, I got so much time to, so many things to chat and say to the guy. I mean, he's got his family, right? So he's got his wifey he needs to attend to, and he's got his kid and whatever else he's got to do around the house, and his mother-in-law and all that good stuff. So I figured, you know, everybody's got to eat lunch, right? And that's the best thing. Have to, you know, he's not at home and he's at work, but he still has to eat lunch, and so do I. So I think that's a really good use of time without taking away time from his family. So I think that's a good way to meet. You know, on the weekends, you know, he spends time with his kid and all that good stuff. So yeah, so spending lunch is a good thing. But well, that just makes me so happy, and I really regret losing touch with the guy. He is such a jewel, you know, one of the few gems, you know, in life you come across friends, and I mean, you come across really good people. This is one of them right here. This is one of those treasures, you know, that you really want to hang on to, you know, once you get your hands and you find out, oh, this person you want to keep in touch with. So it's good stuff. So I probed it today. You know, I want to see if he's evolved or how he's changed. And so I asked him, you know, some personality questions like, okay, let's say you had all the money in the world or won the lottery, or let's say you were like Bill Gates gave you $1 million a year and you could do whatever you want, okay, and you really didn't have to work anymore. What would you do? And you know, after talking about some material things, you know, getting a nice house, a nice place, you know, take care of his family, send his kid to a good school, blah blah. After all the material stuff got set aside, all those material desires, he said, well, I always wanted to build a treehouse. And oh, okay, there you go. That's what I was after. I was trying to figure out what kind of thing that he really wanted to do. And so he likes to work out. He wanted to work out, spends time learning more martial arts and training, because that's what gives him his high. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so that's what gives him his high, and the treehouse. So yeah, you know, real simple stuff. And then I'd say, wow, geez, what would I want? You know, gosh, kind of like the same thing, have my own time, except it wouldn't be working out, it would be traveling, and it would be, well, after all the travel was done, taken care of, I'd probably want a little workshop where I could invent and build my own things, not for profit, because I have all the money in the world anyway. So just invent stuff for fun, you know, some real fun. And have a place where it would be a perpetual hangout where friends would come on over, friends like Blaze, and we'd have like freaking barbecues and get-togethers every week, and just have a really good time. So that's what I had in mind. If I had money wasn't the issue, you know, take care of the financial needs first, and then address the real core stuff that pleases you, that gives you a significant amount of satisfaction. Things that you always wanted to do but never had the time or money or space or whatever, or both or all. So stuff like that, you know. And it's not necessarily luxurious things. You know, I don't need a jet. Of course, if I had like $1 billion, I probably want to go to space too. And then after you go to space, what next? You know what I mean? So yeah, so stuff like that, you know. Have experiences, travel. Going to space would be really cool though, gotta say. Dangerous as heck, but it really would be a lifetime experience. Well, I'm just so happy. You know, lifetime friends take quite a while to make, and the deal with lifetime friends is it takes a long time to get them, and they're not easy to get. You know, there's a significant amount of trust that needs to be built up over time, and the result is you know, sometimes you guys grow apart, you move, or whatever, lose touch in my case. And so boy, this lifetime friend popped up. I mean, it's like you put something away, or you put it on a shelf and you forgot about it, and then, or you misplaced it, and then you found it again, and it's just incredible, you know. It's like, oh my goodness, how did I ever misplace this? What, you know? Oh man, I just spun tight, and I wanna pick up where we left off. You know, our good old friendship. You know, at a time when, you know, that's the best kind of friendship, when it's at a time when you were innocent. You know, I mean, you weren't I mean, people could still take advantage of you, and you were more stupid, and you thought of friendship as true friendship, and things didn't get in the way. There's a lot less cynicism, all that good stuff, right? You know, all that innocence there. So man, that is a rare find, I tell you. That is very, very rare, very rare, very rare. Man, I thank God that I was able to connect with the guy. This is really good stuff. We haven't, you know what I found out today at lunch was, his father was a classmate of my Tai Chi instructor. And my Tai Chi instructor is like one of the masters here, one of the big shot masters. And so, and so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so interestingly enough, he took the same Tai Chi class from the guy I took Tai Chi from, you know. We never sparred or anything though, but he probably kicked my ass because he had sparred and with like the third most foremost ranked judo expert in the world, I think, or something. Something like that. I forget what the exact deal was, but you can't mess with him, man. He's a he is deadly. All right, that's it for now.